Hello again. I'm Mary Kessler, Director here at Beehive LDS Schooling, LLC. We are going to talk here in this one and the next three videos about the Read It courses. These are the courses in which a student age 6 to 9 would read an entire book of Scripture within a year. And that's why we call it the name of the book, Read. So the Old Testament read, the New Testament read, the Book of Mormon read, and the Doctrine and Covenants read. This is Scriptures 5, where we are going to talk about the Old Testament read. When you want to do this course, I would appreciate you sending me an email, and that email is at beehiveldsschooling@gmail.com. beehiveldsschooling@gmail.com. Now remember, there's two S's, one on the LDS and one on the schooling. Some people forget that and they can't get through to me for some reason, and that's usually the reason. So when you email me and you want to do this course, this is what you will receive, a PDF like this. And it will say Scriptures 5, 364-day read of the Old Testament for ages 8 to 11. We have reduced that for ages 6 to 9 because we know that they can read and understand, and that in our curriculum it's a little bit accelerated from other curriculums. And don't think that your child has to be exceptional to do this curriculum. They don't. Just start them at the beginning, and I think you will be surprised at how fast they can go, because what isn't important isn't here. Okay? And that's important in itself. So this is Scriptures 5, 364-day read of the Old Testament for ages 6 to 9, or 5 to 11 if you want, or 8 to 11 if you want to. You don't have to be 6 to 9 to use this course. It would even be good for a grown-up if you wanted to do one of these. Okay, so what's in this course? Let's look at these pages as soon as I can get them out of the... There we go. Okay, title page, right? Then we have objectives, format, materials, what you're going to need. And it goes on reading procedure, begin and end with prayer, scan for words you may not know, scan the footnotes for any JSTs. Now, JSTs are Joseph Smith translations, and we're finding out that those translations are right on, more modern translators. Read the assigned verses, optional, but please do. You will thank yourself in the future if you do this. Record impressions, comments, aha moments, etc. in your journal. And we suggest a composition book for that journal. Now, you may notice that I'm wearing purple. This composition book is purple. And the binder that I keep the course in is purple. Why is that? Because purple reminds us that we are of royal lineage, that we are all children. Everyone on this earth is a child of God. And so I developed this color scheme a few years ago, and I was just going to have fun with it as I did these videos. So I'm wearing purple. The composition books are purple. The binders are purple. Okay, reminding us that we are of royalty, that we are all children of God. Now, what else is in this course? Old Testament reading grid, the full version, and it gives you what you need to read each day for 364 days. So usually it's a couple chapters. Sometimes it's 3 chapters. And when you get into Psalms, I'm sure you're going to be reading more than just one psalm a day, because that is very different. Yes, the Psalms, 8 Psalms, 5 Psalms, 6 Psalms, and so forth, depending upon their length and so on. But it is doable. It is doable if you want to do this. And I'll tell you, guys, it's so rewarding to do this and to read a book of scripture through in a year, and also to take notes. What impresses you? This isn't any course that has a test that you're going to pass, other than in yourself and what you have garnered from it, what you harvest from it. So, and for 6 to 9 year olds, it's really helpful, you know, if mom or dad will read along with them. But that's not necessary. But the student should keep a journal, And I, I do suggest you use a composition book for the journal, and that you use a binder for the course. Now, how do you get the course? Well, okay, beehiveldsschooling@gmail.com. We talked about that. beehiveldsschooling with the 2 S's @gmail.com. Email me. I will then have your email, and you can tell me what you want. You want the Scriptures 5 course, and I will send you the PDFs of the Scripture 5 course. Okay? That's pretty much it, and it's so rewarding, guys. It's so very rewarding. Don't shortchange yourself by not doing this or not having your student do this. It's important for ancient history. It's important for learning the gospel of Jesus Christ. And I would hope that those of you who are watching here will that are not members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints will also take this course, because it gives you so much. It gives you so much. And I will see you in Scripture 6, which is the New Testament.